Outstanding.
Welcome again to another video. It's a boy Eldorado and Thing. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification button. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Audio Mac at Eldorado Productions. Today, again, we want to take another look at another plugin that I've been using extensively um, from the other day since I've acquired it. I bought a few bit of plugins. Yes, I bought some plugins. And I think now me feel now that the whole situation that makes me have to the home and thing, me really get a lot of time with these plugins, and I really want to share um what me they use them do and the type of plugins that I use, in which people always ask me for suggestion about this and that, and not really knowing the tools that I've used more than things that I have done. So more of go through some plugins um, that I've some new plugins that I have acquired lately that I've been using, because some of y'all know that I've been using some other plugins for some time now. Um, but however, I got a lot of plugins, a lot of plugins. I rented a bundle, plugin alliance bundle, and I think I'm going to go through some of those plugins that I've been using extensively, and some other plugin manufacturers that have plugins that I've been using extensive. So without further ado, without we deep chatting and all of these things, let's dive into it. Now, me have a thing for base most of my tutorials and run like like vocals overall, because a lot of people that I have talked to, them have issues with vocals. I think let me mute this reverb here and this delay. Now for this plugin, this tutorial I've been using Neutron elements from Isotope, and it's really a great plugin. I'm a person who has been using Fab Filter Pro Q3 extensively, and I still do. But since I have seen this plugin on sale, I said, I'm gonna try it out. And I was so surprised at how it really sound. It can sound really natural, and it can sound really saturated, or this old sound to it. Now, Neutron Elements, is a broken down version of Neutron Advanced, in which it still get majority of what I do with plugins like these, like channel strip plugins, done. So these Neutron Elements have equalizer, a compressor, um, exciter, and transient shaper. However, for on this vocals, I just use the equalizer and compressor. Why am I making so much mistake? Compressor. Now, as you can see here on the EQ, I've done a little bit of filtering, ducked out a little bit of the low mids, and pretty much leave everything as is, because I have a tendency sometime, most time I have a tendency to like duck out a few frequencies with a plugin, and then I use like an analog colored saturated plugin, or whatever the case be, analog plugins overall do my boosting. But I like to use transparent EQs to do my cutting. So on this module, it has a soft saturation um, button here, but however I've not enabled that to add a little bit more saturation to it, and I have the compressor here, um, where up here you can turn on and off your side chaining. You can side chain and compress only lows, and you can compress the highs, any way you really need it. It's just a filter here to filter out what you don't need. You know the regular ADSR with the plugin attack release ratio and threshold. Now the higher the knee, the harder it gets, and the lower the number, the softer the knee will be. That's the curve and the overall threshold. Now it have automatic gain among other things, and you have different metering, in which it have a vintage mode that colors this plugin a lot. I think I'll go down here and use another module to do something. I think it's this one. No, I just use the EQ for that purpose. I think I use. Can't seem to find it. Okay, here it is. Now on this particular sound, I have used the exciter, in which it's like a mixed thing like, and I put it to tape, in which full these three different modules have um, different EQ filters to it. Full, it kind of boosts the low, clear, it ducks out the low mids, and define, it bumps the high mids. As I see it in here, like it boosts somewhere here, this it duck down somewhere here, and this one it boosts somewhere down here also. So you have to really be careful with these module of how it sounds, because sometimes I tend to miss a lot of things on these plugins. Now back to the vocals, where I use this plugin. I'm going to play it with and without.
Them fi know some bad physically in a war. If I music lyrically in a war, crush boy ends deaf but
Wrong one.
them fi know some bad physically in a war. If I music lyrically in a war, crush boy ends deaf body pantar. Watch your face over there so on your brain gone far. Know some bad physically in a war. If I music lyrically in a war, crush boy ends deaf body pantar. Watch your face over there so on your brain gone far.
As you can hear it, when it bypasses sound really bit thin, and when it's on its sound high. What I've used this initial to do is get as much transparency with it as possible. As we tell you, so this EQ is it's transparent enough for me for this particular song, so I use it to filter and duct out a few frequency. However, I just use this in a sense to bring up the dynamics of the vocals.
Them fi know some bad physically in a war. If I music lyrically in a war, crush boy ends deaf body pantar. Watch your face over there so on your brain gone far.
Yeah, so what I did, I tamed the highs with this EQ module, and in a sense it brings up the dynamic. So it sounds really, really amazing. So this is a plugin that I've been using extensively, and as I can see, it's all over this session. It's all over this session with a few more plugins. I can see this session is pretty much light as is. It has a bit of balancing before I actually exported the stems from the other software, so I didn't need to do much balancing here, more than turn on a few things while mixing this track. So you probably might wonder why it's at unit gain. It has a balancing in the other the FLP session, and I just exported it with the balancing that was there already, and just continue with the mixing here. So it is a great plugin. I love how it sound, and I've been using it extensively. Hope you like what we show you so far, and hope you get a sense of as we say, it's another plugin that I've been using, and you can get it also. You can go over at Isotope official website, go get it, or you can check Plugin Boutique. I think it's on sale over there, somewhat like that, if it's not over. I've been seeing extensive sales and Isotope plugins over on Plugin Boutique, so you can check over there, as I've been doing the other day. So thanks again for watching with this plugin in the mix that I've been using. I'm gonna be sure to show you more videos and plugins that I'm using currently now to do my mixes. So until next time, peace out.